Three, two, one, let's go. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time to make this money. That's right, guys, time to make this money. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. We make trading fun, and sometimes it's okay not to be in a trade. It really is. You don't need to be in a trade all the time. With that being said, let's see if we can make some money. All right, guys. Once again, my name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. If you have a coin you would like me to do, definitely let me know. We're going to go over the bubbles really quick. Go over Bitcoin as far as the returns, the percentages. Very interesting, guys. And then, of course, we're going to look at Bitcoin, the chart. See, should it go up? Should it go down? All that and more coming up. No, I don't know. I don't know how I said that. All right, moving on. We do have a Bitcoin, not Bitcoin. We do have some red, some green because of Bitcoin. Some of the negatives, it's not too bad right now. You know, -2. Do I think it's going to be more? Possible. We got to look at Bitcoin. We got to look at Bitcoin first. Some in the negative, some in the positive. It's really, you know, some of them are doing great or not great. Some of them are doing okay, while others are suffering. And we've experienced that in the group. So in the group, I'm very transparent. Man, we did a lot of updates, the past like day and a half, especially with thought process videos. And of course, on the thought process videos, I go over Bitcoin, its current position, because now we have more data. Then, of course, we go over our active trades as well. Thought process behind those, moving up stop losses, sometimes even closing out trades and then going the opposite way. So right now we do have 3 active shorts. Right now, the most I will post is 3 trades per day. And in the bull market, when everything is like really, really good, we might do 5. And the reason for that, if we have fewer trades open, you have the very high probability of being in one of our successful trades. That's the main reason. Because I don't want to post 20, 30 trades and you didn't get into them. And of course I show, oh, look at us, we did 80%, look, join our group. False advertisement, in my opinion, because not the likelihood of a lot of members getting to that coin is reduced by all the charts that are produced. All right, moving on. So we do have a whole bunch. Nothing too major though. No double digits, red or green yet. All right, so I want to show you this. This is Bitcoin. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. This is Bitcoin monthly returns. Oh wait, I can do this. Where is it? Can I do that? Oh, nope, I push the button. Don't know what it's doing. Okay, anyway, let's see here. We have the month of August. Right now it just started, of course. Today is August the 1st. But the previous year was negative for Bitcoin. Around 11 to 13, 14%. So we have, last year was negative. The previous before that was negative. Then we had a positive and a positive, negative, negative, positive. Then of course, this, to me, it's kind of hard doing the history because everything was different back then. People weren't talking about Bitcoin as much as they're talking about Bitcoin now. So with that being said, because of the new money, more of it coming in, all of the advertisements coming in, all of the banking systems, the government now talking about this, is this going to be a positive or a negative this month? This is going to be very interesting to see, especially with all the ETFs and everything that's going on. Very interested to see if we are indeed going to get another negative or if this is going to be positive. Now, the last quarter, we can see here, last quarter, let's just call it last quarter, green, green, green. Then the year before that, not so much, not so much. Then green, green, green. This quarter, that I'm very, very curious to see in January what all these months have done. So hopefully they'll all be green and hopefully we'll all be making money. Now, there are a lot of people talking, and one thing I do is I keep my ears to the crypto streets. One thing a lot of people are saying is, well, they were saying that more than likely tax cuts the next FOMC. Now they're saying possibly, I think it was December. I think it was December that we may have it. We were hoping for, I think they said 6 last year, that we're going to have 6 rate cuts this year. And then a month or two ago, it went down to 3. And then this FOMC meeting, they're like, nah, we're just playing. It's not where we want it to be. I was like, okay. Now, what happens when the rates get cut? Well, it's easier to borrow money. Now, the problem with borrowing money is you're buying more stuff. Houses, house loans, car loans, just personal loans, the whole nine. And because the rate cuts, the interest rate cuts will be cheaper, more people will be buying stuff. Now, when it comes to inflation, they don't want us to be buying more stuff. They want us to not buy stuff. That's why they want the unemployment rate to go up, which is very sad. What happens when the unemployment rate goes up? Well, you make less money. Now, because you make less money, more than likely, you're not going to be taking that vacation or buying new furniture or redoing your kitchen or your restroom. You're going to wait because money's tight. And that's what they want. They don't want us to be buying stuff. So more than likely, hopefully next time around for the FOMC meeting, maybe we'll get a rate cut. Now, if there is a rate cut, then of course people start spending. People get, the whole euphoria feeling comes back and they start doing investments. They start doing everything else. So with the cuts, these go up more than likely. So give you a heads up on that. All right. At least that's my take on it. All right. So let's get out of this. Cancel. Let's come over here and let us look at Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin's over here. All right. So for Bitcoin, we were looking at this. And I think I've done like maybe 5 or 6 updated videos for the VIP group in the past like day and a half. It's been Bitcoin here looked like it might go up. So it needed to break this level. Came down. And we even said it too on the live streams that more than likely, you know, come down. This was a few days ago, you know, come down to this area. This is an area of interest. And now, of course, here we're going to get to this in just a second. And then, of course, it came down. It's in this little zone right here. You can see this support resistance zone. And then started coming down. And then came back up to this zone again. And we pretty much called this one yesterday, I believe it was. Did a video. Price was down here. I said, the price may come up here, get rejected off of the 64. 64 is a key level. Might get rejected and come down. But there was divergence, bullish divergence on the 4-hour and the 1-hour. And we're saying, okay, well, it might come up to here. Even though it's on higher time frames, that doesn't mean that it's going to go a whole bunch. It'll go until it finds support or resistance. Here, we were thinking, all right, you know, more than likely because of this resistance, they'll come up, come down. Sure enough, came up, came down. And we were talking about this is one of the areas of interest. It wicked it and it shot up. Now that we have more data, now we can see, okay, well, let's go ahead and look to see where it might go to. Here's a level right at 63.6. Here's a level of interest, and it's right below 64. So what might happen, and once again, nobody knows what's going to happen, but what might happen is it may come up to this level and might even come back up, do a double top. So we have two scenarios. One, it could come up here to 64 and come down. Or, and let me change this to yellow, that way we know it's different. Or it could come up to this level, do a double top, and of course everybody says, oh, double top, and then come down as well. I don't see anything bullish as far as Bitcoin goes. You know, we've been talking about this for a while now, 52 to 50. This is our main level that we would love to see it go down to. Let's go to a higher time frame. We would love to see it come down. Do I have it? Right here. In this little support zone. I'd strongly recommend, if you're not watching this every single day, at the very beginning of the show, about the first 10-15 minutes, I talk about Bitcoin. And I strongly recommend, especially the past week, to watch these videos. See what all these trend lines mean. See what all these pullbacks mean. I don't want to bore everybody with the same information every single day. So definitely, if you missed a day or two, definitely watch them. The first 15 minutes or so. And of course, smash the like, do a comment or two. And get updated with Bitcoin. All right, moving on. So what else do I see? So let's go to the 1-hour time frame. And we can see here, I know it's kind of messy, we have a low and a higher low. Here, you got to match them up with the crosshairs. You have a low and then a lower low. So this is showing bullish divergence. And right now, in the moment, right now, it's actually doing it. It's starting to go up. Now, I didn't see anything on the lower time frames. This one, oh no, this one too. So we have a low and a higher low. And then here we have a low and then a higher low. So this also showing bullish divergence. So more than likely, this will play out. Now, it doesn't mean that it will. And just because you have bullish divergence, that doesn't mean that it's going to. So with the indicators, very important to understand, with indicators, they are lagging indicators. They react to what the price action does. So if Bitcoin decided not to go up, if Bitcoin decided just to continue coming down, then this would change. And then now you would have lower low. Now there will be no more divergence. So remember, the price action is the driving force. Everything else reacts to the price action. Anything can happen to the price action. All right, with that being said, price may come up before it comes down, looking at around 64.9 to maybe 64.5. Right in this zone before possibly coming down. And these are the greens are the areas of interest. And my key level that I would really like to see is 52. For it to pull back all the way back here. Then we can say, okay, now we hit the bottom. Oh man, we got thunder again. So yesterday's live stream, it ended abruptly because a lightning storm came in super quick within, shoot man, 5-10 minutes. And I have my camera right here. It just started getting dark within 5 minutes after that. Started lightning and thundering, and then of course, you know, the lights went out. Just briefly though, for like 2 minutes. Right now, I hear thunder again. So I'll give you a heads up. If there is an abrupt stop of the live stream, it's not the Matrix. Hopefully, I hope not. It's the lightning storm. All right, moving on. Now, one thing that we are going to do, we're going to get to the comments in just a moment, but we're going to do a deep dive on Bake. So we're going to do a deep dive on Bake. All right, let's go to the comments. Let's see what's going on. Let's see here. You guys are funny. Just reading some of the chat really quick. All right. Okay, still reading the chat. Oh, while I'm reading the chat, let me go ahead and do this. YouTube. Okay, reading the chat. Going almost done. Lots of alerts going off. We did get stopped out on CAS. We were in CAS, but we moved our stop loss really tight. You know, it was at a good distance. We moved it up just because Bitcoin was dumping. It's like, I don't want to risk it. And, you know, our stop loss was like 10, 15%, one entry, but we moved it up to, I think, like 4%, maybe 3%. And it's only 50% of our entry, so that was good. And then our target hit on near, short, Ray, we got stopped out as well. And then APT, we re-entered that one. All right. So let's do Bake. USDT. And we're going to do Binance just because more than likely it's going to have more price action. More price action. Let's go ahead and delete all this stuff. Okay, and still reading some of the chat. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Jono. Appreciate you, man. Jono is gymming. Jono is at the gym. Jono's at the gym and listening to the live stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate you greatly. And of course, we got everybody else in here. I'll be giving you all shout outs in just a moment. So right now, it's business. Hey, Fred, how's it going, man? Yeah, we'll do ZEC in just a moment. So first thing we're going to do, due to, I have several people, you know, of course, you know, on the other side of the world, and sometimes it's very difficult for them to see the live streams, but they do try their absolute best. And what one of them asked for was a deep dive on Bake. Now, Bake, I do like. I like Bake and I like Cake. And I'll get to those in just a moment, why I like them. Right now, the market cap for Bake is only 67.7 million. This is a very small market cap. Now, here it did pump back in 2021. We made a lot of money with Bake and also Cake as well. Now in 2024, we had 2 pumps. So here, the end of 2023, it had a slight pump, was doing well, came down a little bit, and had a nice little bitty pump. I would expect it to be more based off of the market cap. So right off the bat, not looking too good, but because I know what it is, I think it'll do fairly well. Let's see here. Road Dog. Road Dog says, are we rich yet? Not yet. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. Let's see here. We'll get to the website in just a moment. I do want to go to the different tags. So for the different tags, it's a DeFi. It's a DEX. And DEXs, in my opinion, are going to do very well this bull run. I love DEXs. So a decentralized exchange, you don't have to worry about all the centralized stuff like a SEX, which would be Bitcoin. I'm not going to get Bitcoin. Binance, KuCoin, you know, all these other exchanges where, you know, most of them are going to KYC. However, on the DEX, you can just, you know, log into it and trade your coins. So I do like this. That's in the BNB chain. That's another reason I like Bake. I don't think Binance CZ is going to let Solana rule the market this bull run. It annihilated its competition. There was not even any competition. I mean, not even ETH. ETH was the closest competition to BNB. And of course, this is on the BNB chain. And gas fees, you're looking at $60, $80, $100 and something dollars. And that was on the low end. For BNB, what was it? 1 cent? 4 cents? So BNB completely took off. Now, Sol right now, Solana, the Solana network, Solana chain, is killing it with all these meme coins. Do you think that CZ is just sitting back and saying, you know, they're going to win this time? No, I'm pretty sure they have plans. And I'm pretty sure BNB is going to be bigger than ever. Maybe it's got a big market cap. I say 3 to 5x minimum. Now, because of that, you can use BNB as the gas fees when you're on Bake. Same thing with, you know, the other DEXs on the BNB chain. All right. So with that being said, let's go to the website. Oh, not available in my region. Where is, oh, I don't have my, I normally have my, my VPN on, but I don't have it on today. So I do recommend getting a VPN. If you don't have a VPN, I strongly recommend you getting one. Now with this doesn't mean you're doing anything bad. This just protects you in a sense. It's not like complete protection, but it's another layer of security, I guess. Or you can say another layer for prying eyes. You know, not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just more security. You know, I just call it security. So I put my link in the chat. That's for my tree link. And on there, I believe I have my, well, not only that, but it's also in my description where you can get 30 days free of ExpressVPN. I love ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. I think CZ's in prison. Yeah, I think so. He gets out this month. Really? Yeah, he went in. What was it for again? So long ago. Oh, how long has he been in? Like 6 months? I don't even remember when. How long it's been. But it's all just. It's the governments trying to do their thing about crypto. What was it? I forget what it was. 4 months. Okay, yeah, 4 months. Yeah, I was thinking like 4, maybe 6 months ago. But so for Bake, I do like it. There's really nothing much I can do except go to their charts. You know, and of course I do know about Bake. Let's go to monthly time frame. Right now it's only 23 cents. Do I think it can go back up to $8? Maybe not. Well, because of the market cap, it might. But not only the market cap, like what is, you can buy stuff on Bake. Okay. You can buy other coins on Bake. Okay. Now, are there going to be other DEXs on the BNB Smart chain that could probably outperform Bake? Possibly. So you have to think of it that way as well. You know, just because it's an older coin, just because it's way up here at 851, does that mean that it's going to go back up there? No, sure doesn't. You know, this could die. I mean, or it could possibly do only like a, let's see how many X's. Maybe a 10x. 10x is fine. I'll take that. Anything above maybe a 20x, possibly. Like, those are good numbers. Now, for me personally, I would not, again, none of this is financial advice. I would not invest a whole bunch of money in this to have this as your home run. I would do more of AI tokens, gaming tokens, low market cap that have possible partnerships with other, companies. This right here, me personally, I wouldn't do more than 500, maybe 1,000, but not all at once, because you will move the market. I do like 100, maybe $50, next couple of days, maybe another 100. And then eventually until I get my 500 or my 1,000 that I want in this, and then just sit on it, hold it. And then of course, you can sell it probably the last quarter of 2025. So that's what I would do. But just to give you some targets, we do have, let's do this. Copy, target. So we do have a 5x right here. We do have, and we can do, let me go to a lower time frame. Let's see. We do have about an 11x. And we'll do one more. And these are, just taking some profit. What you could do is just wait. And this one's 25x. What you could do is just wait until you hit the very last target and then sell it here. Now, the reason I would say that is because, now, if you want to compound, there's so many different ways of doing this, guys. Like, there really is. If you wanted to compound this, you could, check on it every, say, month. If you see it coming down, or set alerts, sell some of it, and then 25%. And then once it hits the bottom, you can add to it. I personally would not do that. What I would do is just keep an eye on it, check on it every couple of days, maybe once a week or so. And then if you do see it come down, set an alert. And then once it starts coming up, then you can add $50, maybe $100. And because what you're going to end up doing is, let's say you bought, price was over here. You bought here and it comes up to your final target. Not only do you get 2,500% on your initial investment, but you also get, because you added to it, 164%. And then let's say you got it way down here, 700%. But every time you take out of your initial bag, you're reducing the end game. Like the amount of money that you could get at the very end, you're reducing it by so much money. So that's why personally, I would not recommend taking out any money from any of your long-term holds. I would only add to it. So that's my thought process. Let's see here. Road Dog says, oh, let's see what this one says first. No, let's read this one. Road Dog says, not using a VPN is like cleaning the toilet when making a meal without washing your hands. Yes. Let's see. Cruising the web without a VPN is like, yes. Very true. Very true. Of course, we heard that from a friend, or that we were asking for a friend. See, Ian says, I got 4 months for some. I got 4 months. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, he got 4 months in jail. Okay. That's right. I was thinking it had to do something with the KYC. Yeah. Who else? No, I think that was it. Because I remember doing a live stream about that too, where it was about the KYC, and then they put him in, for 4 months, and it's like, really? For the KYC? It's just dumb. Okay, see here. Nick says, but isn't that risky because PA might never hit your target? Okay, so there's different ways of doing this. And yes, sure, definitely. There's a risk to everything. Now, as you watch the show, especially during the bull market, what we're going to do, this is our exit strategy. For those of you who haven't been following, this is our exit strategy. We're going to have our EMAs on, and we're going to have the 9, the 50, I have the 30, but mainly it's 50, and the 200. The ones that we want to pay attention to, this will change from a 9 SMA to a 21 SMA. This will be our 50, and this will be our 200. Now, with that being said, on the daily time frame, and you can just go to indicators, type in 5 SMAs or multi SMAs or SMAs, and there'll be a whole bunch that pull up. These are the ones that I use these for a long time. All right. I don't use all of those. Those are just some that I picked from. All right. So this is what we will be doing in the bull market. So in the bull market, it's coming up to, let's say we only had one target. We didn't have all the rest. We just had one. And our target is, wouldn't you guess it, right here. And we're not checking on this. You know, we have an alert right here just to say, hey, you know, our target hit. But we're not checking on it. And it comes up, almost hits it, we don't know. Comes down, comes down, comes down. Now, if you happen to see this, you know, you would go to a smaller time frame and say, oh, well, we have support right here. More than likely it's going to bounce. If it doesn't bounce, no problem. Once it crosses the 21 moving average on the daily time frame, write this stuff down, guys. This stuff is going to make you money. Once it crosses the 21-day moving average, you sell 25%. Not financial advice. Once it crosses the 50, you're going to sell 50% of your investment. Once it crosses the 200, you're going to get completely out. This goes for your long-term investment. Now, granted, this looks horrible in reference to, man, Joe, look, I lost all that profit. When you're actually doing this, this more than likely won't be a straight shot up. More than likely it won't. But just kind of give you a heads up, this is my plan. Now, in addition to that, if I see it's dumping, it's all right, lower time frame. Where's it at? Lower time frame. Now, granted, it's really easy to see after the fact. But when we're here and we see that it almost hit, then we see this, okay, creating a lower high. So that's showing weakness. It's getting weak. That's okay, you know, because it could come back up and now create a higher high. But we can see this because it already happened. It's very easy to do TA after the fact. Very easy. Oh, look, we have long wick reversal. Is the price going to come down? No, because the price can still go up. Here, long wick reversal, right? No, it went down a little bit, came back up, even higher. Long wick reversal, right? It came down, went up higher. So what we do, and this is how we trade everything, guys. Like all this stuff that I'm showing you applies to everything. What do I mean by that? Here's our support, right? Here's our support. Comes down, okay, came up, came down, uh-oh. Not looking good. Not looking good. We have another level down here. We'll see if it bounces. We'll see if it bounces here. And if it does bounce, great. If it doesn't, might want to take some profit. Might want to take some profit. You can take it a little bit off the top, you know, but once it hits your main levels on the daily time frame, the SMAs, then that's when I would sell a nice portion of my position. That's my thought process. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to listen to all these YouTubers and influencers that say, oh, you know, we have an extended bull market and everything else, and we're having more adoption, and now we have the EFTs, and now we have all these, you know, BlackRock, and now we have all these banks and everything. No. Once it crosses the 21-day moving average, I'm selling 25% of my long-term holdings. Same thing with 50 and the 200. But like I mentioned before, like it's not going to move up. I don't think it'll move up this fast. So that's my thought process. All right. Let's see here. 100 Air says, heading to Atlanta, catching the stream on the road. Hey, awesome, man. Thank you, 100 Air. You guys are the best. Look at that. We got people driving. We got people at work. We got people on the other side of the world tuning in, smashing that like, commenting, letting me know what's going on. Appreciate you guys. Like, that's amazing. Really is. See, Road Dog says, tell me how that works. Felonies are 12 months or more. Even with good time, 4 months is too short for a felony conviction. Total BS. Yeah. Free CZ. Yes, I agree. I agree completely. All right, so we're gonna get to this one. Just a second. Let's see here. Fred, are you still here? Fred, are you still here? If you're here, Fred, put the number 4 in the chat. Only for Fred. Only for Fred. I want to know if Fred's still here because I don't like doing TA on stuff and they're not here. Give you a heads up. All right. So we're going to look at this one and we're going to do MEXC because we do like MEXC. So we're waiting for Fred to see. I'm looking at the looking at the candles. Not even sure where that's from, Dylan. All the love from Marturius. Not sure what that is. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. I don't like the candles. They're way too small. Let's see. ZEC. We're going to give Fred about 1 more minute to reply because I know there is a slight delay. So this one, 511 million market cap. Going to the all. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. So once again, guys, here, price action, 2017. Nice. 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 Look at all this. Then, of course, it came down. And then in 2021, when we had the next bull market, was really low. Fred's here. Awesome. 2021 had the next bull market. Look at how much difference it is in price. Excuse me. This is 2021. This is not a good sign. Absolutely not a good sign. 2021 bull market should have surpassed the previous bull market, and it didn't. Not a good sign. 2024, we have already had 2 pumps, and I don't see any pumps in 2024. This is telling me the coin is either dying or it needs some kind of life support. Because now, can you make money off of this? Yes, definitely. You can make money off of anything. I mean, heck, you see the meme coins, they don't have any use case and they're making money. This one has a 512 million market cap. You may be thinking, oh, it's 512 million. This can easily do a 5x, 10x. Based off of the history, it's going to be very hard for it to do any x's, in my opinion. Can you do a 1x, 2x? Yeah, sure. But why would you bet on a horse? Granted, I don't condone betting because YouTube doesn't like it. Why would you, let me think of another analogy. Why would you, okay, no, okay, no, you won't get that one either. So why would you get into a coin that has possible potential to making 2x, 3x, when you can get into another coin that, wow, it's AI, it's gaming, it's RWA, it's either brand new or it's been around for a little bit and they just implemented RWA and they're partnering up with, you know, all these other groups and everything else, and they have a thriving community. And can they do a 10, 15, 20x? Most likely. Why would you want to go with something that has possible chance? You know what I mean? All right, moving on. So what is it? It's a proof of work. It's mineable. So this may be a reason why people might be doing this coin, because they don't need to buy it. They just put their GPUs to work. See, it's mineable. What else? BNB Chain. Let's go to their website. Zcash is cash for the new age. A simple, secure digital currency that protects your privacy. Okay. For everyday purchases, sending money to a friend, and your favorite crypto applications. Okay. Current price is $31. Okay. Be free. They need a black outline on this, but okay. Zcash is supported by industry leaders. All right. Features, fair and open. Private, nice. You're in control. Okay. Secret messages. Okay. Use case. Fast, low fees. Okay. Self-funded development. Okay. See, learn, use, connect, build. All right, well, let's go ahead and see what the Twitter says. So they've been around for a long time. Since 2016. Since 2016, they only have 18,000 followers. Well, they joined X, or Twitter, November 2017. That's a lot of years. A lot of years to only have 18,000 followers. Not good. They repost. Okay. They had a town hall. Okay. They're doing something. They reposted. They post this again. Okay. July 31st. So yesterday. See, but there's a lot of applications that you can use to send money. A lot of wallets you can use, a lot of tokens. Why choose this one over another one? What if we could have successful business built on protecting privacy instead of eroding it? Okay. Oh, how many likes? So 62 likes, not a problem. I would like to see 100, especially if they got viewed 5,000 times. And they can pay for the views. Only 20 likes. Oh, it's a repost. Repost. This is an actual thing. 62 again. 29. 30. Okay, so this is Town Hall 2000. I mean, it's not a lot of engagement. Not a lot of engagement. That's what I'm trying to get to. Not a lot of engagement. Over 100. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to the charts. So the first thing that I noticed is I noticed the candle body sizes. I don't like the candle body sizes. This tells me low market cap. This tells me that there's a bot buying, selling, not moving the price, not moving the price, buying, selling, not moving the price, so on and so forth. That's what it tells me. Then market makers come in and they say, okay, well, let's make a dump just so we can pump it a little bit so people can say, oh, I'm buying the dip. And then if it breaks this level, oh, I'm going to buy some more and then continue running up. So let's go to the daily time frame. Let's go to the 3-day time frame. Let's go. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for support. That's what I'm doing. I don't see support. I see down, up, down, up, down, up, down. This is what I see. This is what I see. I don't see a base yet. This is on the 3-day. Let's go to the weekly. Oh, wow. So it actually broke below. And this is why it's very important to zoom out. Very important to zoom out. Here is our low from 2020. And it broke below it. You know, I'm interested to see this CEC USDT from Binance. Binance should have more price action. Yeah. All right. So this is the low back in 2019 and March 2020. It actually broke below it. And now it's right underneath resistance. Could this give you 200%? Sure. But as I mentioned earlier, I would rather be in a coin that has use case, more use case than Zcash. I really would. With that being said, let us continue. All right. So what I would do is I would actually set an alert, 3625. I set an alert right here. And what I would do is I would wait for the alert to go off, and the 4-hour candle must close above 33.75. It must close above this number or value in order for me to consider entering the trade. Now, granted, it has done it before where it broke above, balance, 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 support, 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 and then broke down, then broke down. So for me personally, one, I would not enter this trade. But two, I would have my stop loss super, incredibly tight, because I don't want to hold this coin for longer than I have to. So that's also important. All right. So we set our alerts up here. 4-hour candle must close above this level. And then my stop loss is right here. So what is my stop loss? Let's say we get about right here. My stop loss would be about 6%. And I'm not messing around. I would have my stop loss right here. This would be my stop. But once again, me personally, I would not enter this trade. It's almost rooting for something that you really want to work. Like okay, so the movie Rocky. You know Rocky. You know he's bad in a good way. And then you see this kind of scroungy guy, you know, neighborhood bully, you know, skinny, and they're going to fight. Who do you go for? Somebody who's real scrawny and, you know, neighborhood bully, whatever, or Rocky? I go for Rocky. Zcash is not Rocky in that scenario. Now, again, this is just my opinion. I could be completely wrong, or I could be spot on. I'm going to go with the latter. All right. So, Fred, I hope you enjoyed the TA and FA on Zcash. In my opinion, I would strongly recommend getting a coin other than this one. Any coin. Anyone. Not play. No, but I would recommend like Ondo. Ondo's RWA. Ondo's doing really well. I would recommend maybe Jupiter or Radium. Jupiter is a DEX on Solana. Radium is a DEX on Solana. Ray, I believe, has the lower market cap of the two, and those will do very well. You have Near Protocol, do very well. You have BNB, which we talked about earlier as well, do very well. You have so many to choose from, literally. I personally would not pick this one. So, Fred, if you're here, hope you like that. All right. Dylan says, it's a small island on the east. Oh, really? Worth visiting. Very beautiful. Dylan, I will definitely have to take you up on that. I'll go out there. Hopefully in the bear market, I'll go out there. Hopefully do some visiting. Everywhere. Everybody, too. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Going to the chats. Let's see what I missed. See, Road Dog says, I'm starting with a Hot Wheels Lambo just to get me ready for the real thing. There you go. There you go. I like it. Let's see here. See, all right, got all the chats. Very good. That's our time, guys. That's our time. So we do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you enjoyed today's show. We did a deep dive, and then of course we did kind of another deep dive on Zcash. If you have coins you would like me to do, make sure to put those in the chat nice and early on tomorrow's stream. If you would like me to do a deep dive, just ask for a deep dive and we'll do that as well. Once again, my name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition, giving you 1 hour of free mentorship every single day, because I want you to be very successful when it comes to trading. I want you to, kind of think of trading in a different way versus what all these other mentors do. Oh, buy the breakout, buy the retest. No, you have to understand what the coin is. You have to understand how to read the momentum of the coins, that look at the size of the candles. You have to, there's so much to go into it besides buy the breakout, buy the retest. Anybody can say that. And one thing that I do is I try to give you the thought process that every trader needs. So that's all I got. I do thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, be awkward looking down. It's here. All right, good stuff. 3, 2, 1. Do not feel like you always have to be in a trade. Don't feel like that. Don't be. So with trading, there's a lot of psychology. There's a lot of emotions that go into trading. Fear, doubts, envy, jealousy, greed. Greed was my most difficult to battle. Right now, you may be seeing a lot of groups or YouTubers or whatever, Twitter, anything, posting all these gains, and you're losing, and you're losing, and you're losing. Now you have jealousy. Now you have maybe revenge trading. Don't worry, guys. It's going to come. Keep on watching the show. I will show you how to trade. Not only that, but I'll show you how to actually enter the trades versus all these other guys that just show you the results so that they can deal with the emotional side or the thought process using the emotional side of trading. Greed. You want to make money. I'll show you how. Do I have a group? Yes, definitely. Of course I do. But do you need a group? You can get all the information here on YouTube. Just ask me. 3 p.m. All right. Got to go. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And as always, let's make this money. Take care. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, my diss video. Somebody made a diss video about me. Just face it. That's not nice. Why you need the spotlight, wasting my time? I shouldn't give you advice, still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Quit YouTube? That's mean. But I help people. Just face it. You're a shade trader. Just face it. I'm a what? Just face it. You're a shade trader. Just face it. Well, that's rude. I just try to help people. I try to compliment people. I try to build people up. And then I got haters. This hater made a diss video about poor little old me. What do I do with haters? I elevate them. I told them, hey, great job, man. Love the video. You killed it. The beat is amazing. My group absolutely loves it. Can you make a part 2? He still hasn't reached back to me. He still hasn't reached back to me. All right. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. DJ, play some real music. About 10 seconds.